He actually asked his current clients, hey, pandemic, lots of bad things going on. I want to do this. I want to give away this thing that I know you just paid $2,000 for. I want to give it away for free. And he got the feedback from his current clients before he officially started giving it for free. Welcome to the Impactors Podcast. I'm Corey Carter.
And I'm Ron Cool.
And we are the owners and founders of Hindsight HacKing Media, agency, podcasts, funnels, graphics, and more. Head on over to gethhm.com to learn more.
Guys, we created this podcast to help you go create an impact today. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, today. We're taking all the fluff, all the BS out so you can go create an impact.
And today's topic is
FHL, challenges, and Pedro Adao.
That's right, Ron. You know, a couple of the speakers just really wowed me, and Pedro Adao is one of them. Number one, high energy, and number two, and you would appreciate this, I think, we don't know him as well,
right? Because
he focuses in the kingdom entrepreneurs world. That's actually where he focuses the majority of his time. But he came onto the scene by storm, by accident, and it's so funny because he literally recorded a podcast, and the podcast host enjoyed the conversation so much and was trying to ask, what is the call to action? Where should he send people? And he on the spot thought, let's do a challenge and send people to this site with no website, no Facebook group, no nothing. Literally just set it, gave himself 48 hours to get something ready for people to go to it.
Well, hey, God can do amazing things, right? So as long as you're serving him, he will open doors that you did not know were there. So that's my little statement on that. But I think it goes to show, as an entrepreneur, put stuff out there and see if it resonates with people before you spend time getting it all done. Right?
Yeah. He had to get it done before that Monday. It was a Friday and then it was a Monday.
Right.
But still, it was so different from what he does now. He was a financial advisor and had a business of his own already. Wow. And then did a free 30-day challenge with people and kept going and he had no intention of selling, but his customers begged him to sell something. So do you know what he did? Remember what we talked about a little bit on faith and fear and that whole conversation about how you got to ask your customers and you got to listen to the customers. Guess what Pedro did?
What? He asked his customers
and he listened. He asked and listened.
Amazing how that works.
Yes. So, his challenge exploded. He started selling stuff. And again, he was making stuff up on the spot, so to speak, for an offer, but he was just given free value. He started at the free value. He started before he was ready. And then he did it again because it worked.
Right. Well, again, you find something that works. You see how you can use it for other things. Right. It's almost, we talk a lot about repurposing content, right? It's almost like repurposing your framework for different things.
Yeah, for sure. It's, the challenges can be so good. And honestly, we've seen through the pandemic, we saw so many people do variations of channels from free to paid to 5-day to 30-day. But so Pedro Adao at this point has done, and again, he's doing 30-day challenges. He's done 52 in a row. So for 52 months, he's done challenges. And no, that's not right. He's done 52 in a row. It must not be all month long, because he's only really been in the game for, I would say 3 years, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
But it was because he'd gotten really good at the challenge. Then the pandemic hit, and then he started giving even more. The thing that people were paying him for, he gave for free, but away for free for a short time. But do you know what he did with that? And I thought, like, again, mad respect for Pedro. He actually asked his current clients, hey, pandemic, lots of bad things going on. I want to do this. I want to give away this thing that I know you just paid $2,000 for. I want to give it away for free. And he got the feedback from his current clients before he officially started giving it for free.
That's smart. That is smart, because then you're protecting future clients and you're protecting your past clients, right? Because we've seen people that their thing goes on sale and it pisses off the people that just bought.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you go to Best Buy and it's like, today the iPad is $500, but tomorrow it's $300 for Black Friday, right?
Right.
Or whatever. And you're like, oh, I just bought, I'm gonna wait. So
Yeah.
And then, just last thing, like, Pedro is awesome. Like, I think through this conversation, we've dissected a little bit of how good a person he is. But one thing that, like, has really changed the game, like, again, he's won now 2 10X awards with basically challenges and stuff through the challenges. But
hold on really quick. If for people that don't know what a 10X award, what is that?
That is $10 million on one specific funnel.
Boom.
Through ClickFunnels. So, and he has now done 2 of those with, again, a few of the other 2 Combo Club awards. So all through ClickFunnels. But now, part of the whole piece, remember I told you how Russell's 2CCX coaching program was more enticing. Well, part of it is Pedro Adao's now, during everyone's, like, second phase of their being in the program, he is going to help them to run a challenge that fits for their program. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I cannot wait continuing this series. So obviously, if you're paying attention, listen to tomorrow. It's going to be just as good. But no fluff, no BS, just impact. Go make some.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you want to learn more, head on over to impactorsmastermind.com. We have a special group waiting just for you.
Guys, why are you still listening to this? Get off your phone, go create an impact today.